Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be predicting the top 25 players of the Raleigh Major. Big disclaimer beforehand, this is hard. I've seen a bunch of people on Twitter do their top 25 players, which is really cool to see that more people in the community are building their own top 25 list. So that's really cool to see. So people understand how difficult it is. So I will predict this wrong. You're gonna hate this list. Just big disclaimer, I'm probably gonna rank your player too low. I'm gonna put a player that you don't like too high. That is the nature of the top 25 players. So big disclaimer, you're gonna probably hate the list because it is hard. I took like an hour trying to freaking get this list because it's hard. This will be out the day before the major. The major starts on Thursday. This will be out Wednesday morning. So I'm excited, but let's get right into it. With all this yapping out of the way, I'm gonna have Cheese is number 25 of Gen G. It's really hard to rank Gen G, especially Justin. I'm gonna say it right now, I don't have Justin top 25. Obviously, when we haven't seen him on land, it's really hard to predict. I had him on here at first, but with the players that I didn't put on, I was like, I have to kick somebody out of the top 25. I think Justin's in the honorable mention. But I would not hate you if Justin was top 25. Number 24, I have Chronic. With how good Ultimates is, like as a team, I think Chronic has been struggling individually. Not saying he's bad. He could definitely Ultimates. I could still see top 2 out of him. And then putting one of their players in 24th is kind of disrespectful, but it's really hard with like 1 through 15 or like even 1 through 20. It's so stacked, man. Like, you'll see. Well, once we build this list a little bit higher, a little bit more, you guys will kind of see who we have. Next, I have Exotic. Fair warning, I do have all Vitality on the top 25. I don't think that's really a big surprise, though. I have high hopes for them this major. Hope they do it. Exotic, I think, is kind of a little low on the low side, what people expect. If Vitality turn it up, they will shoot up the rankings. Next, I have Stizzy. Now, Dig is really hard to rank. I put Stizzy up really high at first, but again, I should have done 1 through 25 instead of 25 through 1 when I made my list, which made it tough because I forgot, big names that should be up here. Again, I could see Stizzy really up there because, Dig is EU number 2. I think they could scare some people. They could make a top 4. They could even make a top 2 if they played to their mind. Stizzy was unbelievable in Birmingham. So this 22 really doesn't represent it. I could see him really higher. This like 17 through 25, I could all see them higher, but with the players above them, it's really hard to do so. 21, I got Kofer. He was kind of the X factor. SSG didn't make major. SSG picked up Kofer for Frosty, and now Kofer was an X factor to make them for the major. As the 2 seed for NA, I believe he gets that number 21 spot. And right above him is his teammate Scribbles. I think Scribbles is the best on the team alongside with Kofer. I did have Reveal on the top 25. Unfortunately, I do not have him now. Again, he was one of those players where I had him top 25, saw who else was on the list, and I had to bump somebody off, and that was who I picked. So again, the whole SSG roster is a big question mark. It's really fun to see how they do perform as street rookies. I think that's the biggest team that I'm excited for. Next, I got Monkey Moon at number 19. I have 2 of the 3 Vitality players on here already. Again, Monkey Moon could just turn up and play insane the last half of the season like he did last season and won Worlds. So I'm kind of scared once that World's prediction comes out that I'm going to probably put Monkey Moon way up here because he wins everything when it matters. So, but I have him at 19. 18 I have LJ. Again, Ultimates is really hard to rank because of their really, really good offline performance and then their really poor online performance. So it's tough to predict all of them. I do have all 3 of them on here. I think that's just disrespectful to not put them on 3 players on here. So I have them at 18. Also, I want to shout out Cody, VRL, and Pyroblock on Twitter. They made this and made all it super fancy, so I didn't have to do all the work. So really shout out to them because last time I did this, I had to do it all myself, all in my spreadsheet, and it didn't look as good as this. So huge shout out to them. I want to make that clear. I did not make this. This was their doing. I'm not that talented. So huge shout out to them on Twitter. If you want to predict for yourself and make your own top 25 list, I have provided that in the description below. So you can make your own top 25 because it is tough. I'll let Yap out of the way. Jufi, I think, is number 17. Fury didn't have the greatest Birmingham run. And then they did lose to Secret for the first time in forever. But again, I do have all three of them on here. I think every list is wrong if you don't have all three of them on here. Jufi being the lowest out of them. But you'll see Yan and Lost here in a few here. 16. This one is really tough. I don't want to put him up here or this low. Clears. Falcons, again, did not have the greatest Birmingham. Sam or Mina didn't have great Birmingham majors. But I think Clears I have the lowest out of the Falcons boys. I have all Falcons as well. But it's so hard. It's like, oh, why are these players so low? Like LJ or like Monkey Moon. Like, why are they so low? It's like, it's so stacked. Like, top 10 it's tough. It's so hard. But 15, I have apparently Jack. I think he's been the best on Dig. Right ahead of Stizzy. I think he's been kind of leading the charge of how good. I think he's gotten really good in the past few years. Noticeable improvement. Which I think originally, my first thought when Dig formed, I thought Abjack would be the weakest link. I have been a Dig hater. I am a Dig lover now. I'm sorry to the Dig lovers out there that hated me for the first half of the first this season. But I have Abjack at 15. 14 may get some people mad. I got the Bear. He has improved exponentially in the past few years. His mechanics, his game sense, he's always right where he needs to be. His mechanics are just gone really, really good as well. I think Gen G with MB, with how good he's playing, I think they're going to make a top 8 in my predictions as well. But yeah, I have MB pretty high, higher than I think a lot of people do. Just, I think he's kind of slept on. He's been kind of getting a little bit more hype, but I would put Cheese maybe a little bit up there too. But MB, I think, has been, you know, a star. He's been getting really, really damn good the past few years. So that's why I have him all the way at 14. 13, I have Lost, the other Sam member. Again, it's kind of hard to rank these Sam players. It's not much to say about Lost here. Everybody knows he's good. Yan's becoming up here in a second. You'll see. Number 12, I have First Killer. Now, I know I put all of Ultimates pretty low for a top 2 last major. But just hard with the online split to rank them much higher. I don't have much to say. That's all of the Ultimates guys on here. Number 11, just outside the top 10, is TRK. Again, it's really hard to rank these Falcons boys as they just didn't have a great Birmingham performance. But you'll see more of them, obviously. You'll see more of the meaning guys here soon. Breaking into the top 10. Number 10, I got Yan. Well, not Tan. I got Yan. He's top 10. I'm really hopeful in Furia making a good run here in the major. Not much to say. I think some people might rank Yan maybe 7 or 8, which I want to complain about. Number 9, Rawas. I think he is the best on Falcons right now, right behind or right in front of TRK. Again, we'll have to see how Falcons performs as a team in RALEIGH. Excited to see them play too. Their play style is really fun to watch. Number 8. This might hurt some people. This hurts myself. Is Beast Mode. It really does hurt to put him this low, honestly. He hasn't really had that like aura since London. But I'm pretty hopeful that he does do it in RALEIGH. I think he might turn it up. But I just need him to play like he did in London, man. That will shoot him up to like top 3, you know. But you'll see that is the first player in energy I put. You're gonna see these two as well. Number 7, I have Nupo at 7. This might be a little bit high of what I've usually done. I don't remember what I did last time for Birmingham, but I do think he's clearly the best player on Twisted. I think the best thing for him in the future is maybe move to EU or NA, preferably EU because it's closer, obviously. Maybe Rise cleans up with Nupo and goes to Europe with how many teams Rise has been on. But I think Nupo's pretty high up there, number 7. Number 6, I have Zen. I still think he's really damn good. And I'm still really hopeful in this Vitality roster. I've been kind of hanging in with them this whole season. I think they're going to turn up at Worlds, and I think they're going to turn up in this major as well. Number 5, we are in the top 5. And it's kind of predictable, kind of not. I have Atomic. I think he's been playing really well on Energy. I'm not going to lie. People always talk about the Beast Mode Dan duo. I just got off the phone. But anyways, we're back to it. Number 4. Let's get back into my train of thought here. Number 4. People might hate. I've seen some people put this player at number 1. So I am prepared for the hate comments. I have Vati. Again, I've said this before in my Rise of Vital video and Raleigh. I have done a documentary on all 3 of these players. So I think Vatira is the worst on the team. Again, that's literally no shade at all to Vatira. Because if Vatira, I said it again, if Vatira is the worst player on your team, that team is going to be damn good with how good Vatira is. So I think number 4 really is disrespecting him too much. That's why I'm at number 4. You know, Casey's really good. Just look at the other 2 players that's on his team. Number 3. I have Daniel. I think the Beast Mode Daniel combo, I'm really excited to see Energy. I really hope they win it. And then, you know, number 2. I'm going to do these back to back. Number 2, I have Vital and Drawley. I do think Drawley is still the best player in the world. And Vital, I think he's still been underrated. I've done a video on him also. I've done a video on all of KC at this point. I think I put Vital at 6 last time. It was either 6 or 7. And I still think Drawley's number 1. I think people were just tired. I think it just, what's it called? Voter fatigue. I think that's what it's called. Tired of putting Drawley at number 1. I still think Drawley is still the best player in the world. Again, all of KC is in top 4. So, it's really hard. But that is my list. I know it's going to be hated on. I know. Make your own list because it is tough and you're gonna have there's definitely some like, oh, this will not work. I get that. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to predict and make your own lists in the description below. I want to see your list. Join the Discord and you could share your list in there as well. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go easy on me in the comments because I know these are tough. These are really hard to make. These took me really long, but thank you guys for watching. I do really appreciate you guys.